What's good, y'all? Sorry, I have my windows open and I'm just very on point today. Like, I don't know why I care if my neighbors hear me making a video, but I don't know. I don't really care, but I'm just nosy. So, to get to the point, I wanted to talk about something. I mean, I really didn't want to talk about it, honestly, but it was one of those situations where I was thinking about it, and I do feel a type of way about it. The reason why I don't want to talk about it is because people could feel a type of way about it, but let's just start out with, if people don't feel the type of way about how you presenting yourself, or if you don't have what you would call haters, and haters are just people that are attesting to what you're trying to project. So like someone that'll come and try to come with an ulterior perspective and try to be in a constructive way, like, oh, if it's like from a family member or something, they'll come and probably try to tell you something that they think is best for you, so their intention is positive. But then it's also like, that's a hater to me, because it's like, when you present yourself authentically, people are always going to come with their own type of constructs, but constructs as well, like to try to box you in still until what will make them understand you. And that is really where it's at. But regardless of it, like, I just look at that person as a hater, because when I look at people in general, I look at them from an aspect where, like, however they come and display themselves, I'm open to that. I'm not having no preconceived like thoughts. I mean, I could say I do take them for who they are, and maybe they might not even know what they're showing to me, but like, I'm not gonna try to put any type of mindsets that I've already had of myself before I met that person. I'm not going to try to put that on that person. I may use that person to help me have reflections about myself. Like, if somebody is completely different from me, I'm going to take them for that. But then, like, certain things that I can find in common that I can learn from, for example, like in regards to just lifestyle, the queer lifestyle, I am a lot more foreign with like terminologies and stuff like that, because I've been open to like a lot of people that were up in Salt Lake City. Like, this is something that is really not only accepted, but it's also like they on it like that. And it's also like they're on it like that with politics in general. Like, people feel how they feel, and it's not just politics, it's also religion. So people could feel how they want to feel, but I would say that I contest all of those aspects, and yet they still embrace me for who I am, and that's how I know I was meant to be here. But a hater is someone that doesn't do it. A hater is someone also that will embrace you, but then they know they don't really fuck with you like that. Like, that's fake, and that's a hater. So if you don't have those type of people, then you're fake, and you're probably a hater, or you just switch up too much. Because if you authentically you, and even with you being so many type of personas, like, that'll still be correlating to something that is still its form of alignment. Like, when people look at me, whether you look at me on my IG, you listen to my music, you listen to my videos, you see me in person, like, it's all different personas. And depending on the relationship you have with me, it could go into so many forms of depth, but it makes sense. It's gonna always be like, wow, another side, another unfoldment. Oh, wow, this is a masterpiece. And if you're on that, but if you ain't on that, then don't be a hater. Because haters, I appreciate y'all. Like, I show y'all a lot of love. I be like, haters, I don't fuck with my haters. And I show y'all a lot of love, because I do know that y'all help me stay focused, and y'all also help me see the reality of things. And y'all also the catalyst to a lot of my, like, forms of needing to project. So like, this video right here is to talk about like my projection on how, people don't feel like people like me, or people that are being themselves, they don't feel like, because when I could assume why people would hate on me, I would feel like they think it's because my life is easy, or my life is like good and amazing and it's beautiful, but they don't see the parts of like where I had to work for that. And not only that, I get karma worse. Humbly though, you know what I'm saying? Because I do feel like it's just enough for me to be like, girl, you better stay in check. And if you're on that, then you know what I mean. But if it's like a concept of like someone that is just not aware, and that's why they say like ignorance is bliss, because when you're in a form of non-ignorance, in a very ignorant environment, like, oof, imagine how that feels to still be yourself. you know, but also still have to mold, because it's like also you understand consciously what's going on, but you also have to understand that the matrix, a lot of people are on a different level, and not to like try to make it even go like this. It's not like this. It's really just like different vibration levels. Like I'm over here and they over here. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be. With just people comparing to people that are in the matrix and people that are of like a 5D type consciousness, meaning that you understand that it's more than just a 3D realm that is causing your life. Like it's more than just work or like what you could do in this 3D realm, like physical material aspect. Like it's actually spiritual concepts that are of your purpose of why you're here, and all those other things. Like things like that help me really with my mental health, and like my beliefs really is the reason for my understandings and for my confidence behind my understandings, because I go to bat with anybody that try to contest what I believe in. And I'll listen to you too. But I go to bat because, like I said in a lot of my videos, like I really do be on that. Like I really do be listening to not only what I believe in, but also the contrast, those other conflicting people mindsets. You know, and then there's always, like I said, with the truth, when you're being the true, authentic, it's always going to come down to one root. And that's why when you look at any form of this matrix, when you understand that any form of this matrix will still be connected to that, meaning that you could find understanding in all of the aspects, but also in what you believe it to be for your reality and how you want to use it in your reality. But let's not get far ahead. I just really wanted to say, people be thinking that people like me don't be coming with karma. Like you think just to get this type of mindset and this type of just reality, do you like people think that that's something that just come like just by accident? Like no, it come through dark matter, and this is actually a very dark message in a ways, because I'm saying like bro, like just chill. Like what you go through, I went through that and didn't even cry. Like that shit don't even faze me at this point. And just imagine what it takes to be on that level, you know. I feel like somebody listening to me at this point, but it's okay. A lot of people are gonna listen to this maybe, or maybe nobody, but because I'm not gonna post this today. But yeah, I'm going on a little fast from IG, but you know I still have to express these messages. So just like I said, it's an obligation and it is a sacrifice. People have to understand also that it's not easy ever. To be able to smile is to really be understanding of what it is to be grateful. And that's why I said when you're not grateful, boy, that's something you could fake till you make. Like just say thank you, like just being more present of what is presented to you and how like your power manifests things. Like this time last year, literally this time last year, my life was in like shambles. And it turned into manifesting what I like in all aspects of what I was still manifesting in my head at that time. But that's beyond the fact. Like, note that I said my life was in shambles. And it's so funny because I still feel like presently, even though I could say I manifested a lot of things that I don't even really feel the need to boast, it's still a sense of like showing like my life is still in shambles, but that's just really life. And I'm not a victim about it, but I also use it to kind of like just, you know, reinforce that when you're looking at people like me, for example, influencers, I'm a true influencer. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like those people that have like thousands and thousands of followers, they have to be a certain type of, they are in that box, boy, they are molded, they like this, they are molded. Somebody like me, bruh, it's so funny because when I first came on IG, all them people that be having thousands of followers, they was like around me. And even now I'm still surrounded around stars that probably got thousands of followers and shit, but I be like, I'll be the type that have like following thousands of people and unfollow everybody and start over again. I did that 3 times already on my IG, and I do feel like that conflict how people feel like they're gonna connect to me. But at the end of the day, like I said, when you do tap in, you be like, damn, even if it was 2 years apart or if you just got a little glimpse of me, you be like, damn, yeah, she on that. Yeah, she on that. And that's why I don't need to boast about nothing, but it's just like, do you think that karma don't hit me? Because it do. So that's why I don't feel sorry for nobody, period. And I wish the best for everybody though, and just know like, bro, if you on an influencing vibe, like, bro, just let people know, like, let people see more like the raw you, because the raw you is the part that people that are being influenced by you, that's what we doing this for. So they need to learn like, oh, it's okay to actually, this is the part that's missing, that's not shown. We just see where the benefits come from. But this, bro, let me tell you, shambles. But I'm grateful though. I got what I need. You know, that's all I need. So stay up.